Taking a message of hope and recovery from right here overseas.
In tonight's Dose of Reality report, Jack Lamson shows us the journey of one Capital Region recovery advocate as she travels more than 5,000 miles to fight addiction.
What was your first impression when you stepped off the plane?
That it was not as cold as I thought it would be.
Hard to believe when you consider what most people think a Russian winter would be like.
The weather was actually better at the time because we had just gotten that huge snowstorm.
So it was a warm welcome for Courtney Lavelle when she went to Yekaterinburg, Russia in December, part of a State Department-sponsored trip to join the World Congress of People Overcoming Addiction.
It was really fascinating to me how similar their issues and their struggles are to our issues and our struggles. But I would say that here in the States, we're probably about 10 years or so ahead of them.
Lavelle and her colleagues visited a rehab and medical facility and spoke to those working in their communities to fight addiction.
Their energy, that thirst for their recovery community to kind of form and come out, and advocates to come out and speak, is there. It's palpable.
She says one of the biggest areas where Russia is lacking is in the medical community, where stigma prevents effective treatment.
It's really looked at a lot as a moral issue, a social failing. So there's a lot of work to be done there. They do not have medication-assisted treatment. They do not have things like naloxone.
But Lavelle was encouraged by the Russians' interest in peer advocates, using those who've had success battling addiction as partners in the fight.
Their biggest issue that they expressed is helping people to not just stop using substances, but to stay living this healthier lifestyle and recovery.
As one of her counterparts told us in a recorded message, this is only the beginning.
We are full of ideas and we are full of energy for further development.
For CBS 6 News, I'm Jack Lamson.
That's awesome. Lavelle tells CBS 6 she's already hoping to go back to Russia and wants to bring some of the people she worked with here to the U.S. to learn firsthand how we've been fighting the opioid and addiction crisis.